"You want a glass of Burgundy?" Pamela Adlon asks, encouragingly, as she sits down in a ritzy Beverly Hills restaurant. The multi-hyphenate force behind FX Better Things then gestures to her full face of makeup, which has been professionally applied for a photo shoot. "By the way, this is not me." She catches a glimpse of her smoky eyes in a nearby mirror. She yanks out a few fake lashes. When the beverages arrive in giant goblets that make the pours look a little stingy, she offers a polite thanks. Then her husky voice rises jovially over the din. "There's no wine in it, though." To spend even a few minutes with Aldon is to be conscripted into a comforting alliance with her, which is not unlike the experience of watching Better Things. On its surface, the series that Aldon co-created with longtime collaborator Louis C.K. And which returns for its second season on September 14th, is a comedy about a working actor single mother struggling to raise 3 spoiled, demonstrative daughters. She produces, stars, co-writes and directs this unusual marvel, which is frequently lauded for being observant, unpredictably moving and unmistakably authentic. It also happens to be based on the 51-year-old Adlon's life. In fact, Better Things is so deeply personal that any criticism of her character, Sam, stings a bit. "Somebody said to me that she's a passive parent, which I find insulting because I feel like somebody might ascribe that to me," she admits. The comment is not entirely without merit. In an episode from the first season, Sam comes home early from an out-of-town job to discover that her eldest daughter, Max, Mikey Madison, has thrown a party and wrecked the house. Mom cleans up the mess. The teen is never punished. "It's very hard when you don't have a partner to back you up," Aldon says. She divorced her screenwriter husband, Felix Adlon, in 2010. They have 3 teenage daughters. "I have no zone defense at all. I said to my oldest once, 'Wow, if I were my dad, you'd get such a spanking right now.'" Then she turns her palms up helplessly. "It's a threat made of water and a sieve," she says. "Teenagers are assholes sometimes," she continues. "The only people on this planet that can make me feel like my feelings are hurt are my kids." Then her chilled celery soup arrives. "It's cold," she teases, and the waiter momentarily blanches. A typical sitcom's second season involves a whole new slate of gimmicks and twists, but Better Things is far from typical. It treats previous events as entirely relevant, slowly absorbing past trespasses into its shambolic tableau. Max's party is hardly forgotten. A forthcoming episode beautifully addresses Sam's heartbreak over being constantly taken for granted by her daughters. She confronts new challenges as well, such as how the responsibility of caring for an elderly parent, in this case her British expat mother, Celia Imrie, who lives across the street, much like Adlon's actual mom, inevitably falls to women. At times, this coterie of dependents threatens to consume her. Sam confesses to a suitor, "It feels like I'm being murdered every day in a vague way that no one could prosecute anyone for." This unflinching depiction of parenthood and personhood is very much in line with Adlon and C. K's creative vision ever since they collaborated on 2006's short-lived HBO series Lucky Louie, when she was handpicked by the comic to play his wife. She soon became a contributing writer. "We saw lots of women who were adorable and well-rested, and then this fucking woman walks in who's glowering at everybody, and she's hilarious and has perfect comic timing," says C. K, who writes or co-writes all of the Better Things episodes. "I saw it right away. She had the best instincts and was the most reliable sounding board." Up until then, Adlon was best known as the gravelly voice of hapless adolescent Bobby on Fox's King of the Hill, for which she won an Emmy in 2002. After co-writing, co-producing, and guest starring in several seasons of FX, Louis C. K encouraged network president John Landgraf to give Adlon her own series. "I ran everything that happened on Louis by her, so when I saw Pamela contributing so massively I thought, she needs to get her own thing," says C. K, who recalls Chris Rock pushing him to do the same back in the 90s when he was head writer for the Chris